What it is, it's your boy Dutch, the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. I want to send a big shout out to the brother, Corey Lewis. This brother sent his hard-earned money in, bless the channel through Cash App. This brother don't just watch the channel, he support the channel. Corey Lewis, just stay locked in, pimp. I got us, appreciate you. All right, boom. So like I was saying, a different set of detectives had questioned Odell about the murder that took place at the foster home when she was 14. They was curious to how she had been able to elude arrest all them years. They let her know they had overwhelming evidence against her and statements from everybody that was in the foster home at that time. Then they tossed a manila folder in front of her. Odell looked down at the folder. They tell her, like, go ahead, open it up. She take and open the folder. It's an enlarged photo of Mr. John laid out in the bed, bloodied all up with his tongue hanging out his mouth, eyes wide open. When Odell saw it, she jumped back a little bit. That shit took her back to that night. Something she been trying to forget for years. She hurried up and closed the folder and pushed it back across the table. The detective asked her, like, why'd you do it? So Odell get to telling him. One day, she got sent home from school early. Mr. John had to come up there and pick her up, because wasn't nobody else home. He came up to the school, talked to the principal, found out she was suspended, took her home. But when they got home, he told her to go upstairs to her room. And while she was in there getting herself together, he come busting up in the room talking about he gonna teach her a lesson. Forced her down on the bed, had his way with her. So while she telling the story, both of the detectives is looking at her intensely for any signs of her being untruthful. So well, as Odell telling the story, she start crying. She like, I ain't know what else to do. The detective like, well, couldn't you have told someone? Why'd you wait till they go to sleep to retaliate? That's premeditated. Odell just shook her head and shut down, told him, I want my lawyer. And when she said that, both of the detectives like, all right, they get up from the table and tell her she was making a mistake. She should have talked to him. But anyway, when Dante and Black Ronnie reached the hotel on Pulaski Highway, they pulled up at the Siesta Inn. Dante sit in the car while Ronnie go inside and use his ID to get the hotel in his name. When he come back out with the room key, Dante get out the car, grab the duffel bag off the back seat, they go in the room, close the blinds, get situated, then get to breaking down the cane. Dante had 3 pipes, 2 birds, and a scale in that duffel bag. So once they weighed up the cane, he breaks Black Ronnie off. Boom. Ronnie takes the half a brick, tuck that off. Then Dante takes and put the rest of the cane up in the drop ceiling in the hotel room. Secured that. Then they left out the room, locked it up, and rolled out. They jumped back in the car, get to pushing over Black Ronnie big mother house. She lived on North in Colleton, over East Baltimore for real. So once they get down there, pull up park, Ronnie like, keep it running, I'll be right back. And he get out the passenger side. He walk up the steps, knock on the front door. After like 6 or 7 knocks, somebody opened the door. Dante couldn't really see who it was, let him in. Ronnie closed the door behind him. All right, so boom. After sitting in the car for about 10 minutes, Dante started getting impatient. Ronnie taking too damn long. What is he doing? He supposed to be in and out, grab his paper and come back. So something tell him, man, go knock on the door. So Dante get out the car, he go tap on the door. But while he knocking on the door, he can hear a female voice screaming in the house. And then a male voice followed. And he knew that voice to be Black Ronnie's. So tell the door, what the fuck going on? So he knocked on the door again. They still arguing. So Dante like, man, for all this, he turned the door knob slowly, the door opened up. When he stick his head in the door, he sees this nigga, Black Ronnie. What it is, it's your boy Dutch, the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. I want to send a big shout out to the brother Lonnie. This brother sent his hard-earned money in. Bless the channel through Cash App. Can't appreciate you enough, pimp. This brother Lonnie, he don't just watch the channel, he support the channel. Appreciate you. All right, boom. So like I was saying, when Dante peeked his neck through the door, he sees Black Ronnie in a rage. He's standing in the middle of the living room with his baby mother down on her knees, pointing a strap in her face. So when Dante see this, he like, what the fuck? He running there. He get to asking Black Ronnie like, yo, what the fuck going on? Ronnie like, man, I give this bitch whatever she want. I come to pick up my motherfucking money. My shit $1,500 short. So Dante looked down at his baby mother. She got a face full of tears, crying her heart out. So Dante reached over and slowly grabbed Black Ronnie's arm and told him keep your shirt on. Don't worry about that $1,500. He gonna get that back plus more with the half a brick he just got. Black Ronnie started to calm down, stuck the gun back in his waist, and pushed his baby mother off her knees onto the floor and told her, bitch, you better not ever steal from me again. She fell on the floor and just balled up into a fetal position, expecting to get kicked or punched. But instead, Black Ronnie grabbed the duffel bag and bowled out with Dante behind him. When they got on the front, Ronnie slammed the door behind him, making a loud thundering noise. They both get back in the car. All the hustlers was out on Colleton Avenue. East Baltimore was giving East Baltimore. 12 o'clock boys was coming down North Avenue on the dirt bikes. And sitting in that car is where they witnessed a police use his car door to knock one of the riders off their bikes, not wanting to be witnesses to shit they pulled off. Disgusted by what they just seen. Alright, so fast forward. All their plans had spilled over into the next day. They had to rip and run until they scraped up the rest of the money for $1,500 for the Bell's bombs. Dante ended up remembering one of his hitters still owed him on the package, so that balanced out. So around 12 o'clock that afternoon, Dante went head on down to Big Boy's Bell's bomb and dropped that bag off. He had to wait until shift change over to jail, but after the officer shift change and they did count, Odell was released on a $250,000 bail at $25,000. When she walked out the door, Dante was posted up out front standing next to a rental car, but he didn't look too happy to see her. The look on his face said anger, but Odell didn't have to figure out why he was mad. The police already told her they talked to him about that situation, so the cat was out the bag. She had kept her real identity a secret from him for years in fear of him not understanding. So when she gets to the car, she go to give him a hug. Dante walks away, leave her hanging.